me again, and today I have a very special guest, my quaranteam mate. I didn't make that up, someone else did that. I'm going to show you how to do a haircut if you live with somebody or on yourself who has short hair, like my wife does. So she's made us some spritz with a little thyme in it. Wow, so fancy.
She has so much time.
Good one, quarantine. If your client has a very tiny neck, uncross your legs and sit straight, please. That's how you tell them what to do. So today we're going to be taking up the sides and cutting the top. This is a wall super taper, and I really like it, and it's got all the trimming attachments. And then I also have my scissors and comb and some clips. Also, in case you don't know, I'm not a professional barber. Outside of quarantine times, she normally goes to a barber, and she's incredible, and I have so much respect for barbers. Getting the right fade and everything freaks me out. So this is just my technique. I'm sure barbers are watching and are like, what in the hell is she doing? But this is just the way I can cut her hair when she can't make it to a barber, doesn't have time to go, or there's a pandemic that's ruining the world and she has to stay home. I'm a baby and I'm scared, so I'm gonna start with a 2, even though she thinks I should start with a 1. And I'm gonna do a pass and get my juices flowing. And all right, so it's clipped up and out of the way, the top part. Or if you wanted the same length all over, just skip that part. And then I'm gonna start with a 2 against her will.
Which is too big.
Yeah. With clippers, they have this little lever on the side that if you push up, it kind of gives it a half step. I don't know if you can see that.
You're not facing the camera. That's not facing the camera.
No, I'm showing the side.
Oh, I thought you were showing the lever.
Oh, I guess that would be smarter. Through the magic of television, this isn't television, she's turned around. I'm gonna start in the back. You could see the shape of the flat part of the guard. Have them put their neck down, their head down. Have the flat part sit flush against the back of their neck, and that's where you're gonna, and as you pick it up, you wanna keep it flat against their, is that hurting?
Yeah, it's pulling, but that's okay.
I'll show you on my hand. You wanna keep it flat as you don't wanna like tilt it like that as you go up, you wanna keep it flat. Keeping it flat all the way up to the occipital bone, which is this right here. Because that, we're gonna kind of, sorry. Yeah, she just told me I'm not a barber. Clearly, because I ripped her hair out. Okay, so I just did a pass over with the number 2, and you saw I put it flat against here, and then as I went over the occipital bone, you just want to keep this head part flat. And then as it got up here, I kind of started to this, and then I kind of come out, so that I'm kind of just grazing but not taking the whole thing off. And then in between, I'm gonna give it a little, my clippers, this is an old makeup brush I have, I never ever used it. I'm gonna brush out the excess hair so you keep it clean so it can keep getting the hair. It's very technical. Okay, down to a 1, which is where she would like me to have started. And I am going to start with this guy up. I've kind of gone over with a 2 and then a 1.5, and now I'm about to pull this back down. See how there is a little patch there that we need to blend down. So you're just looking for are there dark patches? Are there light patches? Are there holes? Are there clumps? Keep going over areas until it looks like the most blended it can be. Okay, so now I've got this all down. This is all the way up to where I think she wants her shelf to begin. Now I've switched to a half guard blade, and I'm just gonna go around her neck hair. What is this called?
My neck.
Her neck hair. Okay, because this should be the shortest part and then blend into the longest part, which is up on her top head hair.
Okay.
And again, flat to the neck. Now I'm gonna go to no guard, and then we're gonna make sure that we don't get a divorce. Got the back done, now we're gonna take a little sip break. So now we're gonna do around the ear, which is always a fun challenge. So I've got my 1 back on. I'm gonna pop it back up to like a 1.5, just to get my way up. And around her ear, I'm anchoring the bottom of this part, putting it flat and kind of tilting the rest of it up so that I can really get in close around the ear. And it's okay to go over it a couple times because you don't always catch every hair every time you make a pass. And hair grows in different directions. So like this hair right here is growing back. So I'm gonna go at it counterclockwise? No.
Counter the grain.
Counter the grain. Ooh, that's good, counter the grain.
It's like sanding.
It's kind of like keeping it flat at the bottom, and then as you get towards the top, you come out.
Now I'm gonna go back with the little half skis, and I'm gonna put it all the way down, and I'm gonna just go around the front of her her ear and her sideburn. Go over a couple times. And then with nothing on and just the half ski up, I'll stop saying half ski soon. I'm gonna go around her. Pling! She's back forward. Now we're gonna take the top down, and I'm gonna give her a little spritz of water. Ah, you're drinking a spritz too. Ooh, this is looking good. Better than I thought.
When your barber is like, I did a good job.
I'm always surprised when I give her a good haircut.
Oh my
because
God.
I'm not a barber. Now the sides have been clippered. And a little bit down, clip the rest over. And I'm gonna take the small tined section of the comb. I'm gonna pick it up. The comb is perpendicular to her head. So I'm gonna pick it up and see this section? That? I'm going to point cut. We've learned this by now, it's a point cut. And I'm going to just
clip, 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 clip. Right into it. Don't cut your fingers.
pick up another section, move back a little bit, pick up another section.
Clip, 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 clip.
Like CJ has meetings every day online, so she still wants to look good, but I'm not gonna radically change her hair. Although I could, because I'm actually a hairstylist, but you're not, or maybe you are, but if you are, you already know what you're doing.
And so then they're just watching you drink on camera.
Picking up pieces, moving around her head, clipping,
Pointing.
and then moving back around here. And when you're point cutting, instead of cutting like this, it's like blunt. This will give you less room for error, more room for error. It's harder to cut when you cut straight. When you go like this, then it's like a less room for error kind of.
Would you say it's more forgiving?
Ah! So, whoa. Take another little choppy section, brush it over to meet that section, clip this up. The first section you cut is right here. It's short. You can't see it, but it's there. This is the new section we picked up. So now we're just going to marry them.
Do you
Right?
Do you think that people need to know I haven't had a haircut for 3 weeks? So there's like a strong inch of growth.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't had a haircut in 3 weeks.
I just said that.
I know, I'm telling the people need to know, and I think they do. So picking up, finding the old section, pulling up, clipping in. We're just grazing. We are not grazing because she actually needs a haircut and I can cut hair. You guys are grazing. You're probably also grazing because we're grazing. We're about to get a cheese plate. For real, that's hair. I think I got some hair in my spritz. Move it around, pick it up, put it back down, go the other way. So one way I'm cutting into this way, then I go back and cut in the other direction. don't know why I said direction. I've never pronounced it like that in my life, but. You know. And also, if you mess up your family member's hair, guess what?
We're in quarantine, so who cares?
We're in quarantine and there are hats. Once you feel like you got most of it off, you can go through, use your fingers and pull up at the same rate so that you could see, is there a side that feels a lot longer than the other side? Are there bits and pieces that you completely missed? She's gonna go take a shower and then come back.
Showered.
Dun, 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 dun. What did you use to
Style. What I use, it's called True Fiber from Dollar Shave Club. It smells amazing and it gives me a nice hold with a matte finish. So shout out to Dollar Shave Club for making
ooh, ooh.
exceptional product.
So that's it, guys. We drank it all.
Everything.
Just
So-
one.
Wait,
But
how many do you usually have?
thank you for watching. Continue to stay inside. Also, I'm going to link below some places for you to donate if it's possible for you. Cheers!
Salute.
Salute! Big mouth of time is gone.